We're live?
We're live.
Okay. Well, we're not really live. Technical difficulties and all, but welcome to the Dirty Casual Corner, episode 25. I'd say 2 weeks after Halloween, right? 3?
Almost 3 now.
Yeah, almost 3. So, yeah, I've had no internet for the past 2 weeks.
Party, dude.
Yeah. But,
That's terrible.
I've been watching stuff, at least, so I guess I'll start it off. So I've been, watching, I finished Avatar, The Last Airbender. Good shit. Like,
How many times have you watched this now?
probably third.
Alright, we're equal.
I'll be watching it again next year.
Oh god.
Yeah, so it's really that good. I could rewatch it over and over again. Especially the Melon Lord episode.
Oh my.
Yeah, where they're like pretending to simulate the final attack on the Fire Lord.
You mean Lemon Lord?
Melon Lord, which is actually Toph, and she's just having the biggest blast ever. Yeah, I finished it. It's got a lot of good morals, especially since the last few episodes, Aang didn't want to kill the Fire Lord.
So you gotta say that's your favorite episode?
No, my favorite episode is probably still, shit, it's gotta be a really cringy one. I think it's Ember Island, the one with Zuko, his sister, and her 2 friends.
Yeah.
At the beach party, with the biggest Chad on the beach.
That was a good part.
Yeah. They crash at Chad's house. That felt good. Next thing I've been watching was Castlevania Season 2. There's a lot of things I liked about it, and a lot of things a good amount of things I didn't like about it. But overall, children were still being killed. So 10 out of 10.
That's it.
Okay, there was a lot to it. I mean, I'm just saying, since it's not a network run thing, they can get away with a lot more gruesome things ever. So it was very interesting to watch. It's got a lot of melodrama in it, especially since Black Panther isn't gay. Okay, so there's this black character who has this South African English accent, and his backstory is he's not gay. And he was getting whipped for not being gay.
Relatable,
yeah. Yeah, but overall, I enjoyed the story of Castlevania Season 2, especially the shit talking between Alucard and Trevor Belmont. Like, they're friends, but I mean, I wouldn't say they're friends, but they fucking banter a lot. They're like, you fuck yourself, and they're like, yeah, fuck you too. It's just a good chemistry there, and if he wasn't gonna go for that mage girl, they'd be together. I'm just saying.
You talking about Maria? I don't know if there's new characters or
the new characters is Trevor Belmont and Sypha. Who's this?
Well, Trevor is in one of the games, I believe, like Rondo of Blood or some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that. I'd say it was a good story. I feel like Dracula needed a better end, but I mean, he's gonna come back anyways.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's. I mean, I guess the next thing I was watching was just a bunch of YouTube videos. Nothing notable. That's about it. That ends my watching segment. I told you, no internet. Besides one episode of Goblin Slayer, which I'll pass the torch to Santiago.
What have you been watching?
Apparently Goblin Slayer. Because you guys have made me watch it right now.
Mm-hmm. How'd you like it?
I didn't.
Did you?
He liked it.
I didn't
liked
it.
What
is it to like? Tell me.
Well, I heard you every time. It's like, no, you're gonna die.
He was into it first. He was like, no, I don't want to watch it, and then he was getting into it.
Well, I wasn't into it. I could totally tell what's going on. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you invested. You got into it. It's fine. Everyone gets scared.
Yeah, you said everyone was gonna die, and only 2 died.
Yeah.
That's 50%. 50%.
Yeah, like you were definitely into it.
If I was into it, I would watch it.
Right.
He's gonna watch more later.
Yeah, I mean, it's on Crunchyroll. I definitely recommend it. Like
you
that episode
starts
off bad. Yeah, that starts off bad. I mean, I wouldn't say it starts off bad. It starts off really strong, but then everything else, it's more happy-go-lucky with a little bit of that. and that's about it. So, really, what are your thoughts on it?
I was like, really? That's a pretty great. That was a pretty like gnarly start.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And it's not even the gnarliest part of the fucking season. That's for sure, because I've read the manga. Shields.
I didn't know there were so many different types of goblins.
There's even more.
Number, yeah. There's like, I think there's like maybe 5 or 6 types.
Yeah.
Later on. Yeah, something like that.
Let me guess, they're gonna get more people to join the group?
I'm not gonna say shit.
They do something like that, except not really. So if you get into it, like, you're gonna probably see that in the next 2 episodes, guaranteed.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. So what else have you been watching? I know you've been watching something with an N. Or is that with a B?
Yeah, it rhymes with Boruto.
Yeah, there we go.
I
Rhymes
know
with Boruto.
I know they could be. Yes, I'm watching Naruto still.
This
Episode
motherfucker.
223. He's almost finished.
No.
I'm halfway there!
Almost. Yeah, he's
Not
almost
even
there.
close.
Yeah.
Like, you haven't even been watching it seriously?
No, I haven't, but
Yeah.
I just saw a funny episode though. Kakashi was about to be the
isn't he dead?
Kohoge. No, they brought him back to life.
Oh!
So far in this.
Okay.
He hasn't died
I
yet.
remember that.
I haven't died yet. He hasn't died yet, so I don't know. But he died once, and they brought him back.
Because of the Tsunade, I think, right?
Pain or Nataro? Nataro? Or I don't know, some other guy that came back. He was basically
Kabuto?
Kabuto. Yeah, Kabuto. No, not Kabuto. Was one of Joshi's one of his students. The one that had the eye.
Jiraiya, you mean?
Yeah, Jiraiya's student.
The one with the eyes. Also Pain. I think Pain?
Basically Pain. You know, he basically brought everyone back to life. That's pretty much it. They had an episode because she was still unconscious and Hanzo, whatever. He was going to be the Hokage.
Is that the old guy who has the...
Spoilers, arms, yeah.
Yeah, thing, yeah.
Yeah, spoilers. No, yeah. He ends up, something happens to him, so he no longer becomes a Hokage. And then they're going to make Kakashi the Hokage, and it was just hilarious.
Okay.
Because as soon as he becomes a Hokage, or he was about to be, Guy Sensei just challenges him for a race. It was pretty funny. It was a funny episode.
Just for Hokage, right?
And well, it was just a race because you know how
they have a rivalry.
rivalry.
They're best of buds, but they don't want to admit it.
Yeah, I thought it was a great episode. But
They both like the same books. More on that later.
Oh jeez, that's not. But yeah, well, that's the only thing I'm watching as of right now.
Alright.
Just those 2 things.
That's good. Now, Sean,
Very well.
you want to start off in playing? No, just kidding.
I've been a little bit behind, but I've watched like a couple episodes of things here and there, like Akane Sasu Shoujo. I'm still watching that, even though I don't really like it. I don't know why.
Is that the one with the radio club?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know.
It's I don't know.
I wanted to try to check it out, but I didn't.
I don't recommend it really.
Yeah.
Unless it gets really strong later, then yeah, no.
I mean, they said that was about Madoka, but I mean, I don't know.
I think Madoka was good from like 3 onwards.
Yeah, it had a short start.
Yeah, but this one I'm like 6 in, and it's still pretty.
I mean,
pretty weak.
My bad, Madoka. I meant Shiki. Shiki
Oh,
had
the slowest start. Yeah.
So you know what? It's like an old gasoline truck. You know, once you get it started, it fucking goes. Yeah.
I know. I was watching that weekly when it was coming out, and yeah, it was like every week just nothing happened.
I'm just lucky I got to binge it all, but even then I still had to do work.
Yeah.
So like anytime I couldn't watch it, I just watched 3 episodes at night, then go to bed and all that.
Yeah. So I'm also caught up on Zombieland.
Fuck you.
It's good.
It's good. Is it good?
Oh, it has like its up and downs. Like they'll go into like some really slow stuff and some drama stuff that's kind of whatever, but then it like picks back up with some good comedy and everything. Good? It's still just as awful.
I mean, if they got more product placements, I bet they could have gotten Love Live status right there.
Yeah, maybe.
They need more product placements.
But
Come on, give us Coke, give us Pepsi. Give
One
us
day.
Pepsi, dog.
Season 2. No, it's still I'm still enjoying it though. It's funny.
Always out there.
They had a new song. Zite. Better than their first song, I think.
You mean the one with the CG, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They play that one like every episode, but now they finally got a new song, which is better.
I mean, I still don't get the idol vibe from it.
No, it definitely doesn't really
Feel like an idol anime.
No. It's like it's doing way too much other stuff, but anyways, the producer's still the MVP. You'll understand later.
Is he still making backdoor deals?
All the time.
Oh, okay. Alright.
And,
So what else?
So Gridman?
Grindman?
Grindman.
Or Psyman?
Whatever you want to call it.
Psyman.
With the girl up on the screen here. Rika. So
He's got the best thighs ever.
pretty nice thighs.
Yeah, pretty nice.
Pretty nice.
Not as good as my wife for Ray right there, but still pretty good.
They're only good because of who's drawing them. The original one aren't that
Then
great.
what about Rin?
Rin's got the best thighs.
Live.
And it's not just because of the thighs, it's the absolute zone. She is the expert of the ZR.
You mean of the stockings?
Yeah. No, the Zetai Ryoruke? The absolute zone?
Yeah, can you explain that?
It's the exact...
Professor?
It's the 5 centimeter zone that you can see the thighs between the skirt and the stockings. That's called the absolute zone. And she has the perfect 5 centimeter measurement. She's like the prime example of the ZR.
Okay.
Can we actually have a thing for this? I want to backhand before we started this.
Sean,
She's the pioneer.
Sean, I'm sorry.
Maybe not the first, but she's definitely the top honcho, top
Yeah,
dog.
even I admit. Alright, so
It just gives it that extra,
extra goodness.
extra goodness
So
when
what
you can
else?
only see that one chunk. Anyways, yeah. So the show, it's not great, but it's okay. Like I think the writing sucks overall, but
You mean
I think
standard trigger anime?
no, it's like I wouldn't even call it standard. It's definitely different than any other trigger anime. As in, it's like it feels like not a trigger anime. And it's like it feels like some
triggered?
JC staff show.
Are you triggered?
It just triggered it. Triggered.
Like
Yeah.
I'm interested in the overall plot, but the like writing from like part to part is generally pretty shitty.
I mean, I feel like the only character that has emotions is that villain girl and the what's that guy? The nerd guy.
The nerd guy, yeah.
Yeah, they're the only characters that actually have emotion.
They talked a bunch in episode 6. But anyways, so I think it's alright overall. I'll probably finish it off.
Like the action scenes are worthwhile.
Somewhat, sometimes.
Sometimes
They kind of just jump around a lot and you don't know what the fuck's going on, but most of the action scenes are pretty decent. They're usually too short though, I think. They just like cut in for like 1 minute and then like, it's over. It's already done and over with. I think maybe the last fight, whatever they do, will be good, but I digress. So I'm caught up on Goblin Slayer. So
I'm not.
As you said, yeah. You've read the manga, so you obviously know what happens.
So okay,
but
so
you
what
just-
exactly are you on?
So I won't spoil anything, but they're in the sewers.
Oh, okay,
and,
I know where you're at.
And I think they finished what they had to do in the sewer, or what they're,
So did you see the bath scene?
the bad. Yeah, that was this episode, the newest one.
So can you agree that she's a blonde 2B?
Pretty close. Pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close, man.
Yeah,
But,
she's pretty close.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
You'll understand when you watch this.
Yeah, when you watch it.
No, I'm good.
Yeah. Actually, when he gets the reference and watches it.
Oh, you're ha 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 ha. No, not.
But yeah, and then the big fight happened afterwards, after the bath scene in the sewers.
What is this, Harry Potter?
Well,
No.
there's no troll in the dungeon.
No, it wasn't a troll. Remember, there's
There's
the
already.
bath scene, then they go down to the Chamber of Secrets.
With the basilisk.
Basilisk.
Oh yeah.
No.
You disgust me for bringing up
Get with the program here.
Yeah, no, you still disgust me for bringing up Harry Potter.
But anyways, yes.
And why?
Only sick fucks like Harry Potter.
No. Yesterday was the day the first movie came out, so...
Did you just fucking... You know what? You're such a dirty hoe, and I love it.
Oh, God.
I just had to break it up here. No.
And your boyfriend is a dork McLovin.
He's right there. He's sitting to his
I'm
left.
looking at you right now.
Damn.
Alright,
Relax.
yeah.
Anyway,
okay.
so yeah, there was a big fight.
Out of here.
I think it was pretty good. I think they could have made it a little bit more intense, but it was still pretty awesome. And that was today, so yeah, won't get another one till next week. Karakuri Circus, I caught up on that.
That's the one with puppets, right?
Yeah, the puppets, and it's from like a 90s, manga, shonen manga. That one's really good. So the first 4 episodes were just like an insane amount of shit that happened, and they finished out the arc of that, and so now there's like a small time skip, and they're kind of starting a new arc now. So it's a little bit slow right now, but I'll just say lots and lots of dying children, just like you like it.
I'm only just saying. I'm used to fucking high school kids getting murdered. It's just when it's children, it's a whole different fucking playing field. Because it's never been done before, or rarely been done.
True. Yeah, so this one, it is, again...
You just showed me an episode of children getting killed.
They're adults. They just said you can only be an adventurer when you're an adult.
Yeah. For them, it's literally 12 and up.
No, they were killing a bunch of babies at the end.
Yeah, they don't count as people.
They're not people.
They're not
How
people.
dare you? All
right,
is equal.
This guy wants to fight for goblin rights. Alright, you come back to me when like they do stuff to your girl.
Ooh, shit.
She should have been standing there.
They should have brought health potions.
So yeah.
You shouldn't have been there in the first place.
But yeah, it's been Karakuri Circus. It's really good. I was surprised at what they did from like episode 4 to 5 and a certain character stuff that happened.
Right.
We'll say it.
Going back to the shop one quick. So do they raid villages?
Yes, they do.
Okay. They do.
Yeah, this is
once they populate enough, then they go raid villages.
Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
And if they get big enough, they'll have an army.
Yeah, that's why he said, if we wait too long, there would have been about 50 and they would have attacked.
Yeah.
They leave their holes and go raid villages, and then kidnap more girls and
keep
populate
going,
more.
Yeah.
But what if they're good at goblin?
There is no good goblin.
But they said they were good goblins.
Yeah.
The only good goblin
is ones that don't come out of their stinking holes.
Exactly. So what if they don't come out of the hole? Then they won't be populating them.
Well, they'll die.
Exactly. They just die.
Yeah.
Die by themselves.
It's a dark, cruel world, but somebody's got to do the job.
Someone's gonna stand up for these trolls. Goblins, whatever they are.
He's so naive. So naive.
Did you just hear what I just said?
Yes, I heard you. So naive.
Just
we're gonna ignore you for now.
Yeah. You're done now.
Yeah, Karakuri Circus.
Yeah. Watch the show. It's really good. It again, I've said this every time. It has that really good old shonen vibe. And again, it was written in a different time period. They got away with different stuff, and it's really, really good though.
And you did say that it's got people from
some people that worked on Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, there we go.
The anime are working on that, so it even has some
Hunter x Hunter from the first one, or the reanimated?
The newest one.
Newest, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the old one's still good. I know if I if I go over to my friend's house, he'd give me the old one because he has it and it still fucking holds up. But it only goes up to York New.
Yeah.
For the Hunter x Hunter, how long did it take for them to recreate fucking Hunter?
Okay,
13 years, I believe, because the first one was 99.
And it was that was the Spider arc.
Yeah, they did, the first anime was in 99, and it went up to the York New Spider Troop arc. Mm-hmm. And then it was in 2012 when they did the newer one.
Technically 2011, but 2012.
So
whatever.
We're not going to get another one to what? 2023?
Probably a lot longer because he writes a lot less than he does nowadays.
Yeah, he's practically...
Okay, he's almost retired.
Someone
go to their house.
Dude, at this point, he should just make his assistants draw, and like he should just write the stories.
Right? Yeah,
the storyboard.
That's what a lot of people do, but he don't because you see, Richie doesn't give a fuck. He's I'm sure he's
the best deal out of it.
Well, how much longer does it do for?
Who knows?
It depends on like because the deal kind of lasts as long as he's popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's still up there.
He's still very popular.
Like he doesn't write a lot, but like people come back, people get into it.
Whoever drew out his contract, they failed.
They fucking hate him, but he makes money.
He does. He prints the money.
Yeah, like in the long scheme, like there's like it's not even including the sales volumes of Shonen Jump. Every time they like hear, Togashi's gonna make a new chapter or something like that. There's also the volumes of manga, and then the omnibuses. Then you got the movies and the anime, and I believe they have
promotions
drama CDs.
And stuff. Yeah, you have drama CDs. There's promotions, cross promotions and advertisements. And
sounds like a very busy man.
He's not.
Yeah, he's not. But like
his IP is busy.
Yeah, as long as all that is still making money, you're not going to get rid of him.
Yeah.
Same as the guy with One Piece, but I mean, at least he does his work.
He does actually.
You know what's another good show? One Punch Man.
Let's get up. All right, let's bring it in, guys. Let's get the next section.
Hey, actually, I like his idea only because Tatsumaki's in it.
I'm just kidding, you guys.
All right, but yeah, we're moving on to the next one, and I think I should start this one off. So, I know I'm gonna save the mobile game one for us, right? For us.
We can do it together, honey.
We can do it together. All right, but right now I've been playing Monster Hunter Worlds because they can play it offline. I spent probably a good 36 to 60 hours this entire week playing Monster Hunter Worlds. I've beaten Tempered Beelzebub. I've beaten Tempered Kieran, and I'm just about in the process of beating Behemoth, which is the Final Fantasy crossover monster from Monster Hunter World. No success, and I'd have a neither time if I could get online, which is the problem. Don't get it dirty. Anyways, you fucking disgust me. All right, so like Monster Hunter World still hasn't appealed to me that like I can play that game for hours. Like there's a lot to do, even though it's kind of like not always catching a monster or killing a monster. It's like sometimes you're low on stuff. You need to go out and you need to collect some herb or all that other stuff. Pick up some mushrooms, and I've had a lot to do in that game. And next game I've been playing, Gears of War 4. Like me and this faggot over here, Santiago, have been playing the campaign in a co-op, and it's shit. That's all I'm saying.
I think it's okay. It's not bad.
It's not good.
Well, you're playing on casual. It's all easy. I'm over here playing on hardened.
It doesn't matter. The point is that motorcycle fucking sequence is horrible.
Gotta make that pretty epic. Well, it's not my fault you crashed and died.
Yeah, so did you.
I know. I told you going left. You went left.
Like, I just bounced off an enemy and fucking slammed into a tree. You just fucking told me that and then slammed into a tree. Like, I don't know what's worse. Am I drunk driving or you're fucking sober driving? Alright, but so far, all I'm just gonna say is if Marcus Phoenix doesn't come out of it alive by the next chapter, I'm done with this game. Like, I'm not gonna turn it on. I'm gonna regret buying it. And next game I've been playing is Destiny 2. And I haven't been playing it like I would. I've been playing it on hotspot. So it's been horrible, but I got the quest for this weapon called the Thunderlord, which is a heavy machine gun. Like it's fucking great. Like I could kill things left and right, and if you get a kill, it shoots a lightning bolt, and like it does an AoE effect damage. And I've seen videos of people taking down.
Now that's epic.
Yeah, now that's epic. And I've seen people take down raid bosses in like 30 seconds. Like they just melt the boss's health. Like it's a really interesting weapon. And once I get Internet Friday, I am gonna definitely go ham on it. And I've got a lot of things to look forward to. Like I set up a day for me and my friend to like just try to play Destiny 2 to get Cade's gun, Ace of Spades, and try to get through competitive. So it's gonna be a good time, and it's just in time, by the way, just for the coming DLC coming in 2 or 3 weeks. So that's one thing I've been playing. Last thing, I'm gonna pass it over to Sean.
Oh, is it time?
It's time.
We always talk about this one every time. We're always playing.
Yeah, we're
Especially, I'm always grinding. Azure Lane.
Yeah.
Mobile game.
I've been grinding it at work. Just like it's gotten in between my work where I'd be torching my wheels, and I'd be like 5 rows in, and then I'd have to stop the torch, turn around, just fucking punch into the next fucking enemy, battle, and then just keep going and work.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's how it is.
So you've been grinding the Fox Mines, right?
I got Kaga.
Yeah, you got
Kaga. So that's all I want.
Oh, you don't want a Kagi?
No. I'll work for her later. Right now, my priority was the event that was happening, which I got.
Fallen Wings.
Yeah, Fallen Wings. It's over now, but I ended up getting all the girls except for South Dakota. And there was another girl I can't remember.
North Dakota?
North Dakota was the one that you had to get from the.
Gotcha.
It's a real ship.
Yeah, they're all ships. They're all ships.
Real ships.
Yeah, the
real
USS
boats.
Colorado, USS.
Right up on screen is the
North
USS
Dakota.
Maryland.
Yeah, which I'm sorry, Sean. I literally rolled her 5 times that entire event.
Dude,
and only once did I get her 3 times in a row.
Okay, I probably spent about 200 cubes this event because I had gotten every single girl except for her on screen USS Maryland.
I heard she's good.
I think she's okay.
Okay.
But yeah, the last day of the event, literally the last day when I had 2 cubes left to roll, I actually pulled her. Like, last I could have possibly ever rolled her.
Yeah.
And I got her.
I mean, what I was trying to go for was... who was it I was trying to go for? I think it was probably Manhattan.
Oh no, North Carolina was the one that you missed out on.
No, yeah, North Carolina. Oh, dude, I can see her right. Can I see her?
Yeah, you want to take a quick...
Oh, look at that shit. Like, I would love to show you guys right now this blonde thought. Santi? Can you show the audience?
It's, North Carolina.
Get close. Get as close as you can. Yeah, get off of me, your ass. There you go.
Yeah, you have to do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah, I missed out on that girl. Alright,
Nice.
we're good.
Good.
Yeah, wow, look at that quality right there. I missed out on her, but I'm assuming this event's gonna come back next year. So
Yeah, it will.
with maybe 2 new additions, so I'm hoping.
Yeah, they just now dropped this week. They dropped chapter 9 and a few new girls.
I'm almost on chapter 6. So
I'm just gonna say, if you want to get to
10.
to 9 and 10, especially where Honolulu's gonna be, you're gonna need to get some fucking strong ships, because even 9 is to the point where I almost can't auto anymore with my strongest team.
Wait, what do you mean you can't auto?
Like, I can't, like,
Do you go
I'll
manual?
lose. Like, I'll actually lose sometimes.
Like, do you go manual?
Yeah, I don't have to yet, but you'll have to in 10 for sure. You're gonna have to manual.
I don't have the time at work to do that.
Oh, don't worry, that will be at least a month, and then
Yeah.
you just have to grind enough to get
But
Honolulu.
I need Honolulu, and I did. Well, we'll go on news for that, but there's gonna be some neat updates for us. You know, motion.
Yeah, there's live 2D.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of good ones that Japan has right now that America doesn't have yet, but we'll get them eventually.
We'll get them.
So, anyways, yeah.
In China, don't even get me started on China.
Their game is actually completely different. Like, they have a different. All their shit's a lot different. But
China. Okay, anyways, yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So is that all you got then?
That's all I've got. I've been playing.
Santi? What have you been
What have I been playing? Well, I have been playing Gears of War, beating you in Mario Party 8.
You beat me in Mario Party.
I haven't played Mario Party.
Oh yeah. I saw those $5 for that money match we just had.
Yeah.
But, oh yeah, no, actually.
You want money match in Smash?
No, I was about to say, I was about to pull out those $5. I'm gonna pull out for those. I'm calling out that money match for this what we're playing.
For the new one?
For the new one when the Smash
right.
Ultimate comes out. I've been playing Smash.
$500.
You want to play for 500? I'll play for 100.
You really want to do this? Cause then I'll have to get in.
$2,000. No.
Oh, that's disgusting.
You down? No.
All right, I'm gonna get involved, and my money's on Sean.
Wow, is it really?
Side betting on me?
Hey,
your faith is well placed.
Wow.
As long as you don't fail me on Puff.
Don't worry. If you've seen the recent Puff games,
I haven't.
Good. Yeah.
So I don't believe in you yet.
So far, yeah, I've just been playing Smash 4. A little bit of Gears of War here and there.
I mean, you have a higher opinion of it. I don't. Like, they've done so much to the game that I don't like.
I'll play Fortnite, but kind of cut back on that game.
I did notice you cut back.
Yeah. Well, Smash is coming out in 19 days, so can't wait.
You're trying to cut back on Fortnite so you can go all ham on Smash.
Oh, I've been playing Smash here.
Are they gonna have amiibos?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
they're coming out.
All the old ones work, and then
they're
new ones too.
New ones too.
I need you guys to do me a solid.
What is it?
You need to get my Fire Emblem girl.
You want
fucking
Corn? Or you mean the other girl?
No,
Corn.
I need Corn fucking like.
Well, I thought you were talking about the other girl. The other Fire Emblem
he
girl.
has Corn somewhere around here, but he wants it to get leveled up, don't you?
It's right there.
Oh,
Behind the statue.
She is?
Yeah, Sean, you can reach for that, right?
I got it.
What is that bitch's name? The other Fire Emblem girl you like?
Camilla?
Camilla, yeah.
Wait,
That's
she's
it.
coming?
No, but I mean, she has an amiibo, probably.
Get that.
Corn.
Yeah, you could put that right in front of the, right next to the microphone.
You can't even see it.
Okay. Don't you dare put her there. I guess that works. So yeah, I've had that amiibo for a while. The quality for it is really good.
Yeah, amiibo's actually pretty decent.
Like it's
For how
like
cheap
getting
they are.
yeah, they're not cheap, but that's because the hardware in it is what matters. And otherwise, it'd be literally $5, and for $5, maybe 10.
Well,
That's good.
I'm still playing Pokemon Go. New event coming out.
And you told me, literally when we went to hang out earlier before someone's party, you fucking did that
When?
for Julio's party.
Oh, the day before, yeah, that same day, yeah. No, but that was the community day for the shiny Cyndaquils. And I ended up catching 8 shiny Cyndaquils.
Yeah, and this guy told me about it 5 minutes before it ended. Like he always does. I say, Santi, remind me whenever it happens.
Keeps forgetting.
And then 5 minutes before it ends, oh yeah, there's an event, by the way. Ends in 10 minutes. Ends in 5 minutes.
Did you get anything?
No, I didn't have time to. Cause
See?
Not my fault.
Yeah, you did.
I know you were playing as soon as it started.
No, I actually did it. I played maybe I started playing at 1 because I was dropping off my family off at my cousin's house, and my brother turned on his Pokemon Go, and I'm getting off the freeway. He touches a Cyndaquil. It's shiny. He fucking flipped. Like, hey, dude, shiny Cyndaquil. I'm like, what the fuck? And that's when I figure it out, and I flip, and I start playing, and then...
And you still didn't tell Sean, like...
I forgot! I literally forgot until 10 minutes into it! 10 minutes into it!
You picked me up.
I know!
And you had literally 40 minutes to tell him.
It wasn't until we were literally, in front of Sammy's camera, and I'm like, oh shit, shot!
Yeah.
Damn.
So
I'll give you one.
Like
I'll give you one.
So he failed.
I'm not stingy with my shinies. I'll give them away. Anybody want a shiny? Let me know.
Alright, we'll send
me your friend code. Send me your friend code.
Suck your dick for a shiny.
Give him an hour, you'll get a shiny. So yeah, honestly, dude, I'm glad you're still playing Pokemon Go. I mean, all I have is just a bunch of Bulbasaurs.
Hey, there's a bunch of shiny ones.
I mean, that's true, but
I'll see if I can get you some more.
You let me know. Anytime they do that, you let me know. I mean, is it actually account based or is it like?
It's account based. But the thing is, I created an email for you. Oh, it's
an email for me.
It's not for you. I had it for because I had to create an email for the new account for that one. Because you know how you're finding Vega.
Oh, you're kidding me! I can't get my account on there.
No, I put this account was Find Santi. Yeah. So.
God damn! Like now I'm upset.
Yeah, it's at Find Santi Go. My bad.
Alright, whatever. That's fine. I've still got like 80 Bulbasaurs.
No, you could just use the email. I'll give you the email. It's technically yours. I don't use it for anything else. Made up email.
Like I play Pokemon Go. Yeah, I mean, if my nephew ever gets into it, I'll just give him my account and just tell him, yo, for every Bulbasaur you get, I'll give you $10. And only if it's shiny.
Damn.
So it comes back with 10?
If he comes back, oh fuck, if he comes back with 10, I'll fucking like get him whatever he wants. I'll get you whatever toy you want.
That's the only thing that I've been playing so far, but I can't wait for that one.
Nice.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is my nephew's smart. Once he knows the value of this, he'll fucking milk me for all I'm worth. Yeah, thank you for putting her away.
Please do. Get that bitch out of here.
Oh, fuck you. You're using her.
I know. As I do, with thoughts.
No, I think that you're playing now?
So, yeah, I've been playing Quake Champions. So, getting into Quake again for the first time since Quake 3 Team Arena on my fucking old Mac from...
Isn't that the Unreal game?
It was a competitor to Unreal. It was more popular than Unreal. And, in general, better for competitive play and stuff like that.
That was good Halo, but almost.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just kidding.
You okay, buddy? Oh, sorry. So yeah, I think the last time I played it was 98 or 99 or something like that.
Never.
And so yeah, I gotta get back into Quake. It's a fucking fun game.
You never.
It's insanely hard.
I've never played it, and you said it's free, right?
It is free.
Microtransaction.
There's microtransactions. You can there's two things you can do. You only get a certain amount of champions at the beginning. You get a couple of the different champions to play, and then you can unlock them by just playing.
The starters, right?
Right, and then you can unlock them just by playing. Over time, you unlock the currency to buy them, or you can just buy
them.
You can just buy them straight out with money, and then also with money you can buy skins. Cosmetics. Yeah, it's just literally just cosmetics. Nothing in the game can just pay to win because it's all just a level playing field of shooter.
And they don't chill you out too much for cosmetic stuff, right?
No, I mean you literally after every single match you get cosmetics drops or whatever stuff like that. So it doesn't matter.
You see, that's why I like Destiny 2 a lot more now because it's less of a grind for that.
Yeah. The game there's no like levels. There's no gear or anything. It's all just
skill. It's all skill.
It's like an old school shooter. It's like you're in an arena. There's weapon pickups and armor and health and stuff like that, and it's just you against them. Basically, you can do team deathmatch or regular deathmatch. They have they're coming out with capture the flag in the future here. They have other modes and stuff like that, but the game's super fun and just actually even learning how to fucking move around, like strafe jumping, rocket jumping, all this other crazy movement stuff is just fun in itself. On top of just
now I'm just thinking Team Fortress, all that stuff you just said.
Pretty similar, but just kind of just more hardcore, I guess I would say.
I'd say
pretty much, but Team Fortress definitely took a lot from original Quake.
So would you say that the floor is salt, ceiling salt, and even the air is salt?
It's not like Overwatch where, even though there's champions and stuff, people don't really get too salty about that stuff because literally if you're just so much better than someone else, you can never even have to use your champion ability and just, like 50 owe them, just completely outskill them. The game is pretty much all about just how good you are at FPS, pretty much. Which is fun. It's refreshing to play like that.
Alright.
So, and then otherwise I've been playing that, and Super Mario Odyssey, which I borrowed from this guy. So I started it on last Friday, and I've beaten the game. I've gotten 890 something moons. I've gotten every single purple coin, every single moon on every single level.
I mean, I can't stand Odyssey. Like, I know I'd have fun with it. It's just the things you would have to do.
Yep.
Is what ticks me off. So.
What do you mean?
You know, if we can link a donkey video, a certain donkey video, that's what I mean. All that madness.
I haven't watched his Odyssey video in like when it came out like a year ago or some shit.
Yeah, it's been a while, but I mean, I'm just saying that I can't do it. I don't have the patience to do all that sick jumping.
Oh well, I mean, I think he was doing like a bonus mode. What he was doing was completely optional. The Luigi's Balloon World, that's literally just like an optional mode for fun.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a collectible person.
You don't even get to access that until you beat the game.
Really?
Yeah. You have to beat the game before you even unlock it.
Oh, wow, I can't even play it.
I still can't play it. Because I know I'd be stuck on that forever, and it just makes
yeah, there's nothing to collect. You literally just get coins for doing it.
And stars.
You don't get stars. You get coins.
No.
There's a max on the moons, and once you hit that, there's no point in getting more. But anyways, I'm only on the very last level now, the darker side of the moon, and it's pretty fucking insane. Like, you just have to go through a massive, just crazy gauntlet of platforming and transforming into multiple different things, dodging things.
So it's all the skills you've learned.
Basically everything combined, and if you die, you start all over. There's no checkpoints or anything.
Like the map, right? Not the
entire map.
game?
The entire map, yeah.
Alright. Not the entire game. Right?
Not the entire game, no.
That's insane. You have to show me that because I've never...
Yeah, but it's pretty hard. And just to get to the point...
So when are you going to play Iron Man?
Iron Man? Damn.
Yeah, you die, you start over from the beginning.
Pretty down. I'd do that.
I wouldn't. I mean,
I'm a masochist. I mean, I did that when, with speedrunning. It's like you die once, you start over.
I did that for Bloodborne and Dark Souls, and I don't want to do that ever again.
Yeah. It's brutal.
And I only did a 30-minute run for Dark Souls. Like, how much bosses I can do? I can only get 4 at max.
I've only done that with 2 games. Halo and Halo 2.
Nice. Just kidding.
I mean, there's some better games that you can do Iron Man with, that's for sure. XCOM. I mean, you could still keep playing the game.
You can be a true masochist and do RuneScape Iron Man. That's the brutal stuff. Play your character for 10 years,
plus hours.
lose them.
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
10 years.
That must be terrible.
You see, you just...
grinding for hours and hours a day. And then
you
die.
kill once and you're like, okay, I'm done.
That's it. I lost them.
I mean, I have like probably 9 fucking RuneScape accounts from back in the day.
Probably have 2. I just have 2.
Yeah, I think I had 2.
I had 9.
I never got super into it, but anyways, let's bring it in.
Good game.
Yeah, that ends our playing segment.
Yeah.
We have some news, that's for sure.
Are we skipping reading?
Oh, reading. Oh, okay, yeah, my bad.
You can't read it,
Sean,
just skip it.
I can't read, so I have nothing.
Oh, Santi?
Santi can't read either, so... Have you been reading anything?
Yeah. Your mind and your plays on Smash 4, but that's pretty much it, yeah.
Well, you must not be reading very well.
Alright, well, I guess I'm the only one reading stuff, so,
You are.
I've been reading, only 2 things. A bit of Komi-san. I only got 1 chapter in, so I'm on chapter 16. But it's still cute to watch. Like, it's definitely about this kid who wants to help out this shy girl he became friends with.
I'm passing by you. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure. Give me a second here.
You just stay still.
Yeah. So it's about a shy girl who wants to make friends, and the main protagonist befriends her, and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna help you get friends." And she's like, her entire deal is she wants to get 100 friends, because she's super shy. Like, she can't talk to people face to face. Like, she manages to write on a chalkboard, like just how she sings and all this feels, and like when she's not looking at you directly, like you can't be in the same booth because if you're looking eye to eye to her, she can't speak. And it's a really cute manga, that's for sure. And there's a bunch of quirky characters, and so far I only got one chapter in, but I've been enjoying it. And the last thing I read is something called Land of the Lustrous. It's a anime that I mentioned a while back that I really enjoyed. It's all CGI, and since I'm not gonna get a season 2 for like a good long while, just read the manga, and it's pretty intense because like it's I wouldn't say it's really drawn well. It's just there's a lot of detail in it. Like it's very scenic. They have a lot of like, since they have a lot of detail to them, just because a lot of the girls that are, or at least a lot of the characters involved, are gems.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime they like get damaged, they get chipped off, or like they shatter to some degree. So it's really interesting. And there's like a kind of a subplot going on with the enemy they fight, which is the moon people. And right now it's kind of going in a direction where I would compare it to Marvel's Civil War comics. Just like, you know, both sides are right. It's just they can't agree with each other and stuff. And it's gotten really good. It's really well drawn. I mean, for how how the art style is, it's really well drawn and well hyped and well deserved in story. Like, I like the bad guys aren't bad, and that's all I've been reading.
All right.
Next segment.
Bring it in. And like, this is still one of our fastest segments.
Always.
All right, now we've got the news. Now, Sean, would you like to tell the audience what we've been drinking?
Of course. So we've had these before. We've got the Imp Specials, local brewery.
Yeah, Sabres de Tarde, really good brewery.
And then, as always, Bud Light Platinums.
Yeah, you know, our good staple.
Please sponsors.
Our good friends, please. Yeah. Send us shirts, we'll wear them. We'll wear them. Yeah, but all right. So what have you been going on the news? Like,
what have I been newsing?
Yeah. What have I been newsing?
Yeah. What's new?
What's new?
I've been heartbroken with the news that we lost someone great.
Don't. You're gonna start us off teary-eyed, huh?
Now today?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
You would.
Okay, but no, someone else more important and greater.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some terrible news.
So can you tell us this news?
No, I don't want to do. I can't even say. I'm just like.
Do I have to speak for you?
Yeah, you got to speak for me. I don't know if I can't
my
say
grandpa.
All right, so all our grandpas.
Now we have the same last name, so obviously we're related.
Oh, okay, you're a grandpa technically. All right.
Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Has left this world.
Left the building.
With Harambe
Peace.
and
Tupac
and Grape Coon.
And
I think Jumbo the Elephant. I mean, that's a little old, but no one will remember Jumbo the Elephant. He's a super huge elephant that, like, people didn't know how to fucking contain.
Oh, yeah. I remember him.
And the only thing that could stop him was a train. And technically, he lived long enough for the train to derail, and he died of injury, but I mean, I'd say he still beat a train. I'm just saying.
damn.
He derailed the entire train.
Damn.
And lived for 5 minutes. But Stan Lee has perished, and well, Marvel. I had high hopes that Marvel would recover, and now that's gone. It's Marvel's dead to me now. Like,
I really wanted him to be the cameo, like.
Yeah, the cameos are gone now, and I actually kind of have a theory on them CGIing Stan Lee. Like,
I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't either, but it's possible. And
I mean, they had a concert with Tupac's hologram.
Yeah, that was possible.
Shit. I mean, not to mention, we did use CGI for
Paul
Tron
Walker.
Legacy.
Paul Walker.
And Paul Walker. Actually, I thought Paul Walker.
His brother did it.
I thought his brother
They
kind of
fit-
looked like him.
Not even close. He did half of the movie and they still had to do some stunts, but yeah, they kind of just.
CGI. I mean, it still looked good. Like, yeah, I'm just saying, it still looked good. You sure that wasn't it?
Oh yeah, rest in peace, Paul Walker.
For Paul.
For Paul.
I have to drink for Paul.
Oh no, I will.
And one for Stanley. Hey, get your ass up. Get your brew up.
I don't like comics. Sorry, but I respect Stan Lee though.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But I don't like comics, but I do respect Stan Lee and what he did
Yeah, like he did a lot.
for sure.
I mean, he's basically the main reason comics are still alive in this day and age.
Mm-hmm.
And now Marvel's dead. Like, officially dead.
It's done been dead, but yeah.
I had high hopes that it could recover if, he knee-jerked and fucking used his authority. But no, it's gone. PC culture is cancer. I don't care, YouTube. PC culture is cancer.
True that.
Yeah. So, he's gone. Anything else?
Yep, I got something else. Hold on.
You've got like 5 seconds.
I actually got 19 days, 4 hours, 31 minutes, and 55 seconds to wait till Smash Ultimate comes out.
That's the important news.
That's the important news here.
Yeah.
That's all my news.
I mean,
the most important things to me: Stanley, Smash Ultimate coming out.
I mean, I'm still debating on whether or not I'm gonna get the bundle.
You're gonna get stabbed if you don't get the bundle.
Dang.
You gonna cuck him out of it?
I mean,
You could, I guess. You could
could.
leverage it,
I mean, it's just like I'm looking at it and like I'm just wondering like, will it hold up until Black Friday? Like
I think it should. Well, you should hope it does, because remember, what's in trade for that?
I could live.
I know you could.
I could live through that. I don't need Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah, you do.
You do.
I do.
You need Pyra in your life.
I need Mithra.
And Mithra, yeah.
Yeah, Mithra is my thought. Alright, but
yeah. Well, if you hopefully you can still get it on Black Friday.
I'm hoping. I mean, Black Friday's next week, right?
Yep, next Friday.
Yeah.
It's upcoming Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving.
Oh shit, that's when I get my internet.
Yep.
Oh.
Literally on Black Friday? Damn.
I don't know whether... I guess I could
squeeze... How many days before you didn't get it? We were internet.
I'd get it Friday, this coming Friday.
That's the day of Black Friday?
Alright, so all I do is...
Why don't you can
I'll just do it online.
You can just do it off your phone.
So while I load up in Destiny, I'll get fucking the Smash bundle if it's still out there. If not, I'll just get a Switch with a controller.
Watch, you don't tell me it's not out there. I'm gonna be there at 1 in the morning on Friday. Like, it's still there, fucker. I saw it. Nah, I just didn't want to get it.
Alright. That's all the news, right?
But yeah, that's all my news.
I'll go in because I know my boy Sean has some meaty chunk of news, right?
Yep.
Compared to me.
Go for it.
Alright, so we've only got like maybe 3 weeks left for Destiny's new expansion coming out.
Wow, so
I forgot what it was called, but it was something for the Black Armory. There we go. The Black Armory DLC is coming out, and what's gonna happen is there's gonna be a week before there's gonna be a big huge patch coming out where they're gonna be testing out the new stuff going on and for Black Armory, and it's either gonna be buggy as hell and they'll fix it by the time Black Armory DLC comes out, or it's still gonna be buggy as hell. But they're gonna be trying new things, unlike fucking. Okay, no. Like some fucking company that is working under Activision.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna leave that one to Sean. But next thing on the news topic for me is okay, well, Activision is very unhappy with Destiny's Forsaken sales, even though kind of they had a big huge thing, like they really gambled on like yeah, because of Forsaken, we're gonna get a huge number of people coming back, and people did, and but a good majority who bought Destiny didn't, and they're kind of really unhappy with it, and Bungie ended up saying "fuck off." We have a good game now, because originally Destiny 2 was basically revolved around money, microtransactions, like for cosmetics, for other stuff, like the grinding for that was hard. Like the amount of fucking stuff. Like I got my friend Cindy into Destiny. She got Forsaken, and the amount of fucking like cosmetic engrams she got in a week was a lot more than I did in a year. I'm just saying, like, and we got we worked hard to get this one ghost shell that gives you 10% more XP, so it would make that process just a wee bit faster. And I'm just saying, they have a good game now. Like anyone can jump in and have fun with it. It's not perfect, but it's definitely better than Overwatch.
Wow, that's saying a lot.
It's definitely better than Overwatch. Like,
oh, back on you now.
I'm just saying, what does Overwatch have?
Oh, that's
A
so hard.
game mode.
Oh,
Lucio Ball.
yeah, dude, that hamster fucking is amazing.
Some people. I know. I've played him. He has such great potential. Like I absolutely like him, but his ultimate compared to Torbjorn's ultimate right now is nothing, because he just sprays a bunch of fucking. He just jizzes everywhere in an area, and people can't cross it.
What do you think about Ash?
Just do something good with your life.
Let me go on to the next news topic. Blizzard doesn't know how to fucking do a fucking cutscene. Alright,
or anything.
Or anything, right? Okay, so
just about.
it does tie in with Ash, actually. On that note, BlizzCon happened. I'm not going to go into detail. I just want to go into the Overwatch side. They announced a new character who's a cowgirl chick named Ash, which I was wrong. I thought it was going to be the robot girl that they showed in the cutscene. I mean, well, the trailer. I don't fucking care. It's a cutscene. Like, that shit is too good to be a fucking trailer. But yeah, it's so hard that I really wanted a curvy robot girl. Look, you saw the curves on that. Alright, but anyways, we got a cowgirl, and, a good number of people liked it. And there's an entire subreddit of people who aren't happy with her. They kept saying, like, oh, it's a fucking white girl. Oh, fuck, fuck this shit. We could have had a black girl or something like that.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I kid you not. Like, this is why I hate Overwatch. Like, just a bunch of people.
They already had so many multi-races. Why can't they just let one
It's just
be?
You see, this is why PC culture is cancer.
Like, okay, they have... if you look in there, there's a bunch of it.
You got robots. Robots don't have genders.
No,
okay?
but they have, what's that? Doomfist.
Doomfist, there you go. You got Doomfist.
Then you
Technically,
have
Symmetra.
Symmetra. Who's the one that goes back? The one that hacks, the hacker.
Sombra's Mexican.
Exactly. You have so much ethnicity in there. It's like, why are they going to be hating on a white chick?
Because they, it doesn't matter. People are stupid. Like, that's what pissed me off about it on the Reddit. Like, I don't read Reddit. It's just, it came across to me. Like, it was that big when I looked up Overwatch stuff for news.
Yeah.
And I just got mad because it's just petty. But yeah, an entire group of people are a bunch of racists. And that's all I have to say.
I have to say,
pass it on to
I'm already Tracer.
Sean.
That is literally impossible because I'm already Tracer. Ben Shapiro.
That is impossible
right.
because I'm Tracer.
No.
Then how about Widowmaker?
Actually, technically, Widowmaker is purple. So, like, I mean, if you really want to fucking go crazy, Widowmaker's purple. Like, come on, why don't we have any blue people? Alright, but anyways,
Alright, so
yeah, I'm passing it to Sean. That's all for my news.
So how come any Namex, huh? Any green people on there?
What, you want fucking Namekian? What is this, fucking Dragon Ball Z Online?
Yep, I need some green in there, I need my green.
Alright, no more Overwatch because they can...
It does. I kid you not. Okay, and if I can go on a little rant later, I will talk about why I hate it.
Oh my god,
Right.
you're a bunch of haters.
Just play something
For
good,
good
like
reason.
quick,
For good reasons, I hate it.
with
Or
a good
Destiny.
community.
Or Destiny, dude. Destiny 2 community is a lot more helpful than fucking Overwatch community.
Exactly. Overwatch community might be one of the worst in all of gaming.
It's
It's
almost
like League of Legends tier.
Oh, I was gonna say CS:GO, but is that too bad? Is that too salty?
So what do you got on news?
Yeah, so let me get here. We don't need to talk about Overwatch ever again, ever.
Besides porn.
So one cool thing that got announced a couple weeks back was 2B actually got put into Soul Calibur 6 as a playable character.
So we can have a
beautiful
dark skin 2B.
Yeah, dark skin 2B as well.
And we can use her movesets and all that stuff.
Yeah, she looks actually really cool. I haven't played a Soul Calibur in a long time. 6 looks pretty good.
I really love the customization on
There's
it.
a lot of customization.
We can have Chad.
And it's funny, yeah, people had already made their own 2Bs, and then 2B got announced for the game as a playable character.
So it's 2B... Fuck, this is going to sound horrible. So it's a 2B against 2B world?
Pretty much.
2B eat 2B world.
To be continued.
So yeah, the game looks legit. The more 2B we get anywhere,
yeah, the better. I mean,
better.
I know, actually, if I can really squeeze this in, there is a fucking mobile game called Phantasy Star Animemes or something like that. She has been announced on it along with
they had
A2.
they had a collab just recently near with the new Phantasy Star mobile game.
I'm almost tempted just to get her, but at the same time, I did not like the game.
Yeah.
Like I know it's trying to be a single player MMO, but there's still a lot of gacha stuff. Like it's the story is as important as Azure Lane's story is, which I skip.
Yeah.
Why would?
Oh, I just want the girls. Not
there actually is a ton of story, but I haven't actually read it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just fucking watch a buddy video if he ever does that.
So
he does the Dark Souls lore.
So what also happened recently? There was the very last Nintendo Direct about Smash before it's going to come out. So in which they announced stuff about the new Spirit mode, about
the light adventure. That was pretty cool.
You mean and announced something else?
Yeah,
that's green
adventure.
A plant, a motherfucking plant.
Yeah, they announced 3 new characters.
3 new characters. Ken from Street Fighter.
Incineroar from Pokemon.
Wait, Ken, really?
Yeah, Ken as an Echo Fighter to Ryu.
And Incineroar
from Pokemon.
The wrestling Pokemon.
Doesn't matter. It's after Ruby.
Horrible recovery.
It's after Ruby.
Anyways.
And
then Piranha Plant.
Yeah.
Last but not least, motherfucking Piranha Plant.
So not Waluigi or Luigi. Yeah, not Waluigi.
He's already been deconfirmed. He ain't coming.
No.
Maybe I'm hoping that. So yeah, they said that he's gonna be like an extra one if you pre-order. You get him for free.
Yeah, if you pre-order it now,
Waluigi?
No. Piranha Plant.
Piranha Plant. If you get it from now to January,
he'll come out.
You'll be able to get it for free when it comes out.
Yeah, he's supposed to come out in like January, February, something like that.
So if you don't get it, it's microtransaction.
Yeah, you gotta buy him for like $5, $6.
Also, they're having another sale that they're gonna be selling the 5 characters, right? Correct?
Yeah, so they're gonna have 5 DLC characters, or you can. They're $6 each with music and stage. Or you can buy all 5 for like $25.
Actually, that's probably a good deal.
Yep.
Yeah, you're saving $5 or whatever.
$6. Yeah,
I mean, it's still a bundle. I like
right.
bundles.
Yeah, it's a bundle
Bundles
with
is better. And
character stage and that, and you'll just get them all as they come out.
Let's purchase.
And they've already confirmed. Well, they
confirmed all the 5 characters that are going to
basically they're already locked in. They're not gonna,
they're not
change.
making them. There's nothing that like the question that there's going to be any characters. They're already 5.
They've locked them in, but they haven't announced them basically. So they'll announce them next year sometime as they come.
They'll release one at a time, right? What do you think? Do you think they'll let them all out at the same time, or
no? I think they'll do one at a time to keep people hyped for it.
Yeah, I guess.
Because they'll keep people guessing and everything like that.
Yeah.
They want to keep people, always talking about it.
Who else could they get? Like
Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie is the top.
For sure.
He's a top contender.
I feel like he's like a for sure.
For sure, Banjo. That'd be so.
Maybe Rex from Xenoblade. Very possible.
Ooh, I would love. I mean, they have Shulk anyway.
They killed my Shadow Dream.
Yeah, there's no Shadow because he's a trophy. Gino is
Kingdom
also
Hearts?
a trophy, I think.
Huh?
Oh no, Gino was a spirit, so Gino could be in there. He's like a lower one, but
Yeah, but he's just a spirit, so...
Yeah, so he still has a chance.
What about Kingdom Hearts?
Sora, I think, has like a
slim chance. Maybe
decent
like 10%,
chance.
10% chance.
Like,
He's lower than the others, but there's a chance.
I mean, one could even
Piranha
say
Plant got in
Disney
there.
characters.
No, they said
Yeah,
they
we're
won't.
gonna throw Mickey Mouse in there.
They said they won't put any characters that are in any kind of manga or anything ever.
I mean, well, I said Disney characters.
Oh, I thought you said DBZ characters.
Oh yeah, fucking DBZ.
No, I was like,
I mean, they do have technically. I have no idea when it dropped, and I
think it
don't
was
care.
Protein Cup. I knew by the sound.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. You're right. You're right.
You can tell it now.
But those are the ones I think. As far as the fifth, I actually don't know even what a fifth would be. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens when that comes around.
I do have one more news story.
Okay.
They kind of changed Game & Watch
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, they changed Game & Watch.
for a stupid reason.
Yeah, just because people complained about it being insensitive to Indian culture because Game Watch had a feather,
A fucking
You know.
feather.
He got a feather and they made him take it off.
which was part of what his character in the game, like the original game on the Game & Watch.
Or at least one.
It
of
was
them.
Cowboys versus Indians, and
Yeah.
the Indian had a feather.
Then they're like, oh yeah, we're not like that anymore, so...
Well, you see,
Let's
that's
take it
why I
off.
hate people like this.
Well, it was. I think it was more of a cautious because they didn't want anything. They didn't want them to get sued or anything.
They wouldn't get sued. They
They
just
wouldn't
wanted people to shut up. Basically, they just
Yeah.
said whatever.
You see, if what I don't like about that is they caved.
They did cave. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't appreciate it.
They should have just left it and just said, you know what, this is part of history. You know, it's part of the game.
Alright, I'll be back.
This is like, you know, it's been in there since like the fucking early '90s or whenever Game & Watch was a thing, and it's like it's just part of it. It's like whatever, you know. It's like it doesn't mean anything. It's just part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of changing it, but whatever, you know, it's their decision. But it's kind of lame. Either way, so that was all for Princess Smash Direct. So we're gonna have that, and you're gonna get fucked up.
Like I said, I still have that $5. You're gonna get wrecked.
Yeah, from Mario Party.
Yeah, but I'm gonna use those to transfer to this because they're here $5 that you're never gonna get
You're
back.
gonna be losing hella cash if you put that towards. Just
Oh
saying.
my god.
So, anyways, let's talk about BlizzCon. So we have BlizzCon up on the screen here. Red shirt guy.
Sean,
Talk about that shortly.
besides this, look, I'm making you sick. Well,
No, that's not me. That's the girl blowing me. You think I'm sucking dick?
she's doing something there. Look.
You know, right here, originally, I had to cut out a big penis that they were both sucking.
That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god, you would out of anything.
I'll show you the picture later. So, anyways, BlizzCon happened. So the announcements for that were Overwatch character. There was like some Heroes of the Storm crap that no one cares about because no one plays that game. There was some Hearthstone stuff that no one cares about because that game is trash.
Hearthstone? Tell me.
I didn't even write it down, but I know they announced something. I honestly
What
don't even
new
know
DLC that you have to pay for?
because nobody gives a shit about Hearthstone.
I do.
No,
Only
you don't.
enough. Only to a degree.
So, anyways,
my-
getting on to the bigger ones that people care about.
I do have an announcement to make after this.
Smash Ultimate. No.
So, anyways, they talked about the big three things from BlizzCon. Classic WoW actually had a demo that was playable, and they announced a release
A release
window,
date, right?
which was summer 2019.
Oh, I'm gonna need a beer for this next few ones coming. The big one.
So, I'll probably end up playing that. See me on WoW again, and then the one that was speculated but finally confirmed, Warcraft 3 Remastered, which is called
The big one?
Reforged.
Oh, I guess that's good enough.
Another one?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Warcraft 3 Remaster. I'm super excited
Not
about
important.
that. That's one of my very favorite RTSs of all time.
Oh yeah, not important.
Yeah, you're not important.
I'm sorry. Anyways,
Oh my god.
I'm super happy about that, and they actually had a ton of
Eggnog.
gameplay for it.
don't fucking diss
Which-
my eggnog. I've never had it.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's
You
fucking
let me just add, have you had eggnog before?
Never had it.
Have you had horchata?
Yes.
See? I had this exact conversation with him. He asked me, have you ever had eggnog? I said, of course I fucking have them white. I said, that's just like me asking you if you've ever had a horchata. I was like, yeah, I guess.
Anyways, yeah.
That's funny.
Hey, I'm just saying, we're gonna be drinking that for the holiday episode.
It doesn't look...
You have a horchata, right? No, just kidding.
Dude, I'll fucking get cinnamon for you if it'll help go down.
Nah. Alright, so, and then last and not least...
Hold on.
Or maybe the least.
Hold on.
The people, Diablo has been a hurting franchise from Blizzard for a long time now. It's been, what?
8 years?
8 years since Diablo 3 came out, and
Wait, the DLC or...
No, the original Diablo 3.
Game? Okay. I think the DLC was like 6 years old?
Something like that, yeah. And that franchise has been hurting for a long time because Diablo 3 was so bad, and there's just been almost nothing for that for so long.
Yeah.
And so then they come out to stage, talking about how fucking hype they are. They're like, yeah, fucking hell yeah, Diablo's back. Yeah. We're killing it over here.
They were just...
And guess what? You can play it on your phones.
What?
Yeah, like...
What?
You see, my gripe with it was... I initially started off because I heard that Diablo was going to be on mobile, and I made fun of my friends for it. And then I watched the actual conference for it. The specific part where they mentioned Diablo, and you could hear...
Yeah, there was
in the
actual...
lines, in the lines you could hear them literally try to hype up Diablo,
they were trying
but try to
so
sneak
hard
in the mobile bit of it.
Basically, this could have been avoided in 250 different ways, but they did the absolute worst job announcing this that any company has ever announced.
You mean saving the best for last? Yeah,
saving it for last. Yeah. They hyped it up. For other things later on, they insulted people who...
Wait, we'll build into that right now.
But basically, they could have done anything else. They could have said, they could have announced it somewhere else outside of BlizzCon, a place where you have to pay hundreds of dollars just to get a ticket.
To watch commercials.
Yeah, to watch commercials. Okay. And, you're talking, these tickets sell out in, under half an hour. You have to be, at your computer fucking refreshing.
Yeah.
Pay, $200 to get a ticket. Buy your plane ticket, which is another $200 to $300, $400.
Yeah, and that's if you're
just to find out
that. And this is literally, it's a PC, pretty much almost only audience, with a few console players and maybe a few mobile Hearthstone players at
and
most,
some cosplayers, a lot of cosplayers.
And then they announced a mobile game and nothing for PC for Diablo.
To be fair, Bethesda actually did it right, where they announced Blade. And then they, actually, if anything, I'm not even going to announce. But yeah, they did. I'm going to announce Blades. They announced Blades, but they also showed.
They showed Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah. And all they didn't even show anything. They just showed some mountains and a sky and said Elder Scrolls 6. And that's it.
Yeah.
And people were like, "Fuck yeah!" And then when they did the mobile announcement, people were like, "Okay, well,
we have something to do."
I'm pretty hyped about the new one. I guess this one's whatever. Yeah. And instead of Blizzard putting up just a screen that said Diablo 4. That's all they had to do. Just put up a big screen that says Diablo 4 for 10 seconds.
They did the same thing with Fallout Shelter.
Yeah, Fallout Shelter and Fallout 4.
Yeah.
They announced a mobile game, but also it was to go along with Fallout 4.
Yeah, and I did like Fallout Shelter. It's still kind of fun.
But this one, they're completely saying, this is not a side game to play, in the meantime until a new game. Yeah. This is they're saying this is the Diablo experience. This is a full-fledged Diablo experience
game on mobile.
Even though it's literally a reskin of
a few Chinese
games, which are the people who are developing it, NetEase, and it's literally just reskinned from another Chinese mobile game.
Wow. And that's not even getting to the microtransaction bit of it, because that's what NetEase does.
They're a Skinner box company. It's they sell all these, very, very pay-to-win things, very, predatory microtransaction system. It's basically not even to Western audiences, but specifically to target Chinese audiences.
Yeah, so, that's the hard thing is it's the Chinese microtransaction market has kind of started recently, and it's booming. Mm-hmm. So that's a big issue there. Now, I feel bad for them, because they really have nothing going for them. everything's censored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But and then last but not least, then they had a Q&A right after. Well, it wasn't even necessarily a Q&A itself. They had a panel talking more about the game right after this, opening ceremony.
Yeah.
And then they had like a short Q&A afterwards. And this guy, I think he was the first or second guy who got in line.
Third.
Yeah,
no,
third.
maybe fourth. Like a few other people, like there was an actual Diablo 3 streamer who showed up, and he's like, I do see a lot of things in this game that I've been asked. Me and a few other people have been asking for
in Diablo 3.
And he wanted to give it a shot. Like he really did.
Yep.
And even he was disappointed, and then this hero shows up, and
the other guy, he asked, like, is there any possible way we're ever gonna see this on PC, or is it just mobile forever?
Yeah.
And they said no, it's only mobile.
And
like
then,
we're never gonna put this on PC.
And then this guy, and I'm gonna just say, not all heroes wear capes.
So he came up and they screen these questions before, so you have to make up something else if you want to try to throw a quick one. You have to make up some other question about something else because they're gonna screen you before you go up to the mic. And so he got through somehow, whatever he did, and then he walked up to the mic and said, "Is this an out of season April Fool's joke?"
Yeah.
And they were just like,
and dude, he got fucking cheers. Like,
he did. He literally cheered him.
Like the crowd was cheering for him, and like, I don't even know when exactly they did the whole thing of like, do you not have phones? I think that
was actually the one before with
the PC guy.
But yeah, so I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, afterwards, everyone's cheering for him. They said, no, it's a real, Diablo experience and all this,
Then they booed.
And then going back to the guy who asked about the PC thing, is it ever coming to PC? After they said it's only ever going to be on mobile, the crowd just booed.
Yeah.
And said boo, because they all play on PC, and then
they didn't handle that really well.
And developer said, "What? Well, you guys don't have phones?
Yeah, do you not have a smartphone?
What? Well, you guys don't have phones? It's like, damn.
Like it's like a slap in the face because one, it's basic marketing. You don't insult your customers, and two, you don't insult your customers. It's not easy. You don't like
you don't. It's my
God. Okay, I can name.
There was like so many things that just went wrong.
I can name a few things.
Everything that could go wrong went wrong.
I could name one person who insulted the consumer and got out of the job, and that was for Guild Wars 2.
Yeah.
There's that chick who on Twitter. There's actually, if anything, the comic scene is more about that. They do that all the time and they get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got fucking these guys.
Right.
And then, so please, he goes up to stage and says April Fool's joke. I don't even know their response. Like, what did they say? They legit said no. This is
it's a full. We back it fully. It's a fully fledged Diablo experience and all this stuff. And it's they're putting everything behind it.
I'm just glad I never got into Diablo. I was the least affected.
I've literally been done with Diablo since Diablo 3 came out. Like I literally.
I mean, how did your magical pyramid happen? Like you told me about it earlier. There's Diablo 1, Diablo 2.
Oh yeah, so truly, Diablo 3 never came out from Blizzard. It just didn't. There is no Diablo 3 that came out from Blizzard. It went Diablo 1, Diablo 2, Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction, and then Path of Exile.
Yeah,
that's literally that was the order of games that came out. I don't know what this Diablo 3 business is, but hope it comes out one day.
Mm-hmm.
One day, we can all hope and dream.
We can all hope.
I mean, they did a huge amount of crowd control afterwards too.
Well, of course, what do you expect to be writing?
It still wasn't good, and there was actually a leak where people were even more pissed off that it showed off a little bit about the microtransaction bit of it.
Yeah.
It's not confirmed yet, but it does seem like it's going to be pay to win.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
At least in China, at the very least. Which, that's just how it goes.
Well, you got into the Chinese market. Congratulations.
Yep.
Killed yourselves.
So, and speaking of Path of Exile.
I was gonna say killing. I thought you were gonna say killing yourself.
That
So
too.
Path of Exile?
So Path of Exile actually just last week announced their newest league, which is coming out in 3 weeks.
Yeah, the
Path of
Immortal.
Exile Betrayal.
Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot they renamed it.
Path of Exile Betrayal, because Diablo betrayed their fans.
Now, there's actually an interesting story about it. How did it go?
Okay, so they were actually the mobile game in question was called Diablo Immortal.
Uh-huh.
And so about 6 weeks ago, as they were Path of Exile is developing this new league, Chris Wilson came out and had said afterwards, he said actually like we had planned on calling this league Path of Exile Immortal, but we changed it internally like for some other reasons, and we called it Betrayal instead because it fit better with the themes
and not related to.
Instead, we named the main bad guys in this expansion the Immortal Syndicate, who you're supposed to be killing. So it just kind of funnily turned out the coincidence of Diablo Immortal and Path of Exile Betrayal and how you're killing the Immortal Syndicate.
Which are the devs. You're killing the Diablo devs.
Yep.
And not the old ones, the new ones right now.
And it's funny because the Path of Exile, they had to be just laughing in their seats when they saw that and everything, because they've already come out and said, I think Jonathan I don't actually remember Jonathan's name, but he's also a co-founder of Grinding Gear Games. They had come out and said like we're gonna develop like the next big expansion 4.0. Mm-hmm. That's coming in the future, probably like 6 months from now, to be a competitor for Diablo 4. And then when it comes out that there's no Diablo 4 announcement, they were probably just dying.
Yeah, they're like, oh dude, we fucking like overworked for this shit.
We literally just won without even playing.
I mean, they probably put so much effort into it that like.
I mean, they put so much effort into everything, anyways, which is why I love them as a developer, because they go
legit
insanely beyond like anyone's expectations every time.
I've seen Seth's video on Path of Exile, and it's beautiful.
It is, yeah, and I mean it's been like that for like 6 years. Like the developers,
they give you stuff.
They give you everything and more.
And for the stuff you pay, it's not a lie. You get something out of it.
Yeah.
Like slots and stuff like that.
Wait, slot? Oh yeah, you can get extra stash tabs to hold more shit. It's literally just convenience and cosmetics is all you can buy.
Yeah.
Basically.
And a few house of what's it called what was it called? It's not house. Basically a few things that like help you out in the long run. Never mind, I forgot it.
No.
It's not really the cosmetic, it's just, I just forgot the term for it.
Well, there's stash tabs.
Yeah.
Which literally just lets you hold more items, basically.
It's related to that.
Not in your inventory, but just like in storage, essentially. Yeah. That's literally basically all you can buy in the game. But anyway, so I'll go next. Command & Conquer is getting a remaster. The original and Command & Conquer Red Alert, not mobile, an actual PC 4K remaster.
Which actually they didn't announce.
Are you sure it's not going to be mobile?
No, because they already have a mobile game.
Yeah, they had a mobile game for E3.
So I'm like hit or miss on this because there's good and bad with this. There are original developers from early '90s that worked on who worked at Westwood for Command & Conquer. Working on this remaster to make sure it's faithful and everything, but at the same time it's also EA that holds the Command & Conquer IP, so it's like it's like tough sell to see like what they actually do with it.
That's for sure.
I used to play Command & Conquer way back in the day, and that game was fucking sick. I loved it, so I'm hopeful for it. Hopefully it does good. And then the saddest news of it all. So, Hajime Tabata has resigned from Square Enix.
Is it sad? Is it sad?
It is very sad.
Is it?
And I'll tell you why.
Because I never liked 15.
So, okay, there's a few reasons why you probably don't. Do you know the story behind 15?
Yeah, it's a shit game.
Do you know, okay, when did development start?
When they did the movie.
No. 2006.
Alright.
Long time ago. And
my problem with it is, to fully understand it, you had to watch a movie unrelated to the game and watch.
No, you don't, because they're completely unrelated. Actually,
no, they're not.
They are.
No, they're not.
Kingslave, it's completely unrelated. Have you seen it?
It's enough.
No, it's nothing in the game relates to what happened in the movie.
Well, without watching the movie, you will not really understand.
No, you won't
why
miss
this
anything.
Character.
Because Nyx is not in the game at all. The main character of the movie is not even present in the game. Period. You never even hear about him.
The fucking fluffy hair dude.
No, he's got some like straight like military cut, sorta.
Oh, not him, but the other dude. But someone else is involved in it.
You talking about
the pirate dude?
No, not the pirate dude.
Know.
But no, the movie has nothing to do with the game. Basically, you won't miss anything
except the name.
Basically, a name, yeah. It's completely unrelated. But anyways, that had nothing to do with Tabata. Again, Tabata had.
Was it Nomura?
Yes, that's the whole thing about this. So Tabata has basically been the one who's always kind of had to pick up after Nomura and everything that he's been doing. So again, development I think was 2005, 2006 is when development for 15 started, and Nomura was the director for this until about 2012-ish, 2013 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever Square Enix said, you've been taking too long with this, Nomura, like you already have this groundwork and everything, you have like all these characters, you have the story and everything, but you're taking too long with this. Like we have to take you off this project. And Tabata is the one who had to pick it up and basically take the team and turn this whole like idea into something tangible, essentially, which is what kind of became 15. But the entire groundwork was already laid for 15 way before Tabata even, had touched his fingers on it, essentially.
I mean, I've always felt like it was still a shit game.
And you probably think of that because of Nomura's influence. He literally made almost everything in the game, but it was just a big mess of all these events, all these characters, all this stuff. This story that was just, strewn about.
The original trailer?
No, not even close to that, yeah.
None of that was... I mean, half of that was barely in it.
Only in, like, spirit, and barely that. But Tabata basically had to come back and...
What about Noxus' dad?
Nyx's dad? Or are you talking about Noctis?
Noctis.
Regis? What about him?
You mean the fact that he looked different in the original trailer?
Yeah. Which is... They're actually going to have a callback to that because he was much younger. He was like 50 years younger in that trailer. Which is... They're going to do that in the new DLC. The last DLC that's ever going to come out for the game.
I mean, they were going to have how many DLCs for this?
4 DLCs. So one of them is still coming out. And episode Arden. The other 3 got cancelled with Tabata's resignation. But anyways, there's a lot of stuff like that. And this happened, this whole, having to pick up Nomura's like big mess of all the shit that he, just left on projects, is Tabata had to multiple times go there and he got basically assigned to clean it up and having to, make it into something. But in the only times that Tabata ever had like full creative direction was basically Type 0, which he did an amazing job with, and it's like one of the most unique Final Fantasies that's ever come out.
You legit sold me on it so much that like it's on my Steam wish list.
Yeah.
So when that shit goes on sale at a decent price, and I'm not saying anything 60. I'm not asking for 90% off. I'm asking for 70. I'll get it.
You'll probably get it 70.
Yeah, I'll get it at 70.
But anyways, yeah, it's sad because Tabata is actually like all the stuff that he's actually had creative freedom on. Like he's done like insanely cool stuff with, especially like Before Crisis, and
So did he retire or
he resigned? And I think it was probably multiple things. But I think one of the biggest things is probably that he literally just like for 15 years straight almost. Like had no creative freedom to make what he wanted to in the company. He just basically had to get sent to projects that were already like 75% of the way done, but they were just a big mess of stuff, and he just had to like turn it into something that would be a product that could ship.
Yeah.
Essentially, which is sad because he was a super good guy. He was like definitely like one of the most wholesome people at like all of Square Enix. Like always like being like the nicest to all the fans and everything like that, always doing like these meetups and like no matter what, always coming with a smile. Like he's a good dude. And it's sad that he's no longer there because basically all they have left is Nomura and the guy who works on 14. I forget his name now.
For the MMO, right?
Yeah, the MMO. So
I mean, I've already said this several times, but I think Nomura is shit, and I hate everything he stands for.
I think Nomura is fine as like a creative producer, but if you put him on a director role, everything's just gone to shit.
And how many times? Honestly, I just never liked him.
It happens all the fucking time, unfortunately. But if he's just like given the role to like create something, but not have to actually like work, like tell a team what to do, usually comes out okay. But when he's a director, dude, everything goes to hell.
Yeah.
Everything goes to shit.
That I can agree with you.
Basically, and so anyways, it's sad that he's gone, and basically that means there's no sequel for Type 0, which he'd really wanted to do, which he was hinted was Type Next was the one, and so that's actually never happening, unfortunately. So because that was like his baby essentially,
and he legit gave up his. You know, honestly, like, yeah, he probably had to really make the decision.
I'm sure it's been like a big thing that's been going on for a long time, and just decided it's time. All right, so
let's get
enough of that. Let's bring it in.
Enough of that.
All right, so now here comes the main topic.
Oh god, topic.
So, as usual, we have the.
We're not done yet. I thought we were done.
No, we're not. We're
getting close.
We're
almost
getting
close.
We've only got 2 more.
Oh, fucking
and
hurts.
That's not including Rant. So, right now, we're doing something a little special.
What is that?
Where we've been talking about doujin a lot. But, Sean, you gonna get going to the bathroom?
Yes, sir.
Alright, you better come back.
Ooh.
You guys did not hear that. Anyways, so Santi, we're gonna play a game here. And it's a very simple game.
I don't know, I'm kind of scared.
Okay, so the game is, I'm going to show you a bunch of these fan comics. And just so the people know, I've got a good number of them. And that's not the entire collection that I have. I've probably got like more than 40. Hands down. But I've chosen a good number. So Santi, I've done the best to censor them for YouTube. So I will show the front cover, and then I'll pass them on to you. You have to guess the story.
I have to guess the story? Okay.
Yeah. So, we're going to start off with something a little easy. Mildred. One of my favorite Schindler's works. The same with Sean's. So, alright, I need you to look at that cover and tell me what the story on that is. And I will warn you, some of them are double-sided. Okay? That one isn't.
Okay.
I will let you know if it's double-sided. Because I have a system of doujins where, like, some of them are really thin, so
as
you can fit 2. Let's say, for example, you could fit 1, and I have another one in the back. So, that's just how it's going to work. Okay? So,
as I can see, she lost all her clothes.
Okay, you're on the nose there.
And what is she? I see blood coming out of her mouth, so I don't know. It's kind of sharp. I have no idea what's going on here.
Pardon.
You see, Spooky's had me look at first.
Okay. So you're trying to guess what's about, right?
What's the story? Yeah, what it's about.
I have no idea. She has really sharp teeth. She's bleeding, and she has.
And Sean, could you do me a solid and show him the no, don't pull it out. Show him on your phone.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll get the ball started on the next one though. So
go for it.
Give your final thoughts on this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Have you played Dark Souls? Or do you know? I'm sure you know what Dark Souls is, right?
He's probably seen me play Dark Souls.
I've seen him play it.
Well, this is from Dark Souls here.
Okay. That makes total sense now.
Yeah. So you're on the nose where she's half naked, and she kind of is like all she has is literally just rags, a club, a broken shield, and a fucking sack over her head. So that's just how she's introduced in the game. Next one, I have 2. We've got Saber, and we've also got yes, there we go.
No, I'm just letting him preview.
Quickly, yeah.
I'm just letting him preview the overview.
Make sure he reads the tags. Can you read the tags for me?
No, I can't read. It's too small. And what the fuck is going
yeah,
on
go
here?
to the tags.
Okay, let me see if I can.
Oh Jesus!
you
Okay,
keep,
next.
No. Too bad. You're going here. This will probably take 20 minutes if we can make it go fast enough.
Here. Let's see here. So, yeah,
Next.
they don't have the English one on X, so
So next.
You're kidding me. Oh,
not anymore.
Faku.
Yep.
Mm.
So you can kind of see a little bit what's going on here, and
Yeah.
Is she
so-
just a giant?
she's a little big.
She's a little big, but she's not a giant. She's a human-esque sized girl.
I'm confused. What's going? Is she
Let me
chopping
see
people?
what
Yeah, she is chopping people.
what page are you on?
Like towards the end.
Let me see. Towards the end? Let me see.
No, you just keep going,
Alright, so the next one I've got is two.
Oh my God.
I've got Shinjugai, or Takeda Hiromitsu's earlier works. This one's a saber one, and this one, I forgot the title for this one, but this is Iori Rinko from Gundam Build Fighters. So, you start on the first one, and that one is a little censored for the YouTubes. Alright, you see that?
So centered for you guys.
Yeah, trust me, it's not much censoring, but it's enough.
So what do I see? Oh, there's a backside as well.
Yeah, the backside you'll worry about later, okay? Yeah, that glare is... Because
Terrible.
I have them in a plastic wrap, okay? For
The
protection.
first one looks like she belongs.
Yep.
As well, she looks like she's a maid, so she
Mhm.
could be a maid of some
But
sort.
she doesn't look familiar to you?
She does. She does. She looks really familiar.
Do you remember?
Is this Saber?
Yep.
Yep.
So, okay, so this is nothing like her because she's normally fighting some people.
Yeah, you barely see her like that. Okay.
So as you can see, there's there's some anal in here.
Who is this?
There's a saber.
This is Saber.
You know, so
This isn't happening!
Hey. I mean, in the original game, they literally fucked. In the original game, they fucked.
What?
They did in the original
Yeah,
game.
they did.
You're fucking lying.
Straight up, the original. They fuck like full. They show everything.
You're lying.
They show everything.
You're lying. I need scientific research here.
Okay, I got you.
So, Sean, can you read the artist on this? I don't know if it's in Japanese.
They don't have it on here.
Oh, Jesus. Alright,
In the back.
I know the artist, though.
It might be on the back. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not getting that out of here. Actually,
No,
you know what?
that's the-
Screw it, we're getting it out.
Don't get it out.
Alright, so...
You don't know what's on the back, so be careful.
I just realized what's on the back, so definitely you can't show that part.
So I'm guessing these are all Sailor Moon people.
Yeah. Specifically, one specific one. My favorite one. Yeah, give him a quick look at the back. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I don't want to get banned.
It's Doranuma Kyodai is the
I'm not gonna show them the back because
group.
that one's not censored.
It's the group,
I
right?
think was this Red Rum? I think that's who the
Red Robin?
Red Rum.
That's close.
Let me see.
Yeah.
I can tell you.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, that's the one. Alright, so show the boy.
you
I'll
can just
put
kind of
this bad
scroll
boy
up
away.
and down here. And,
Yeah, and I'll get the next one hyped
so
up.
do you like Sailor Moon? Sailor Moon's pretty good.
I
I used to like Sailor Moon.
Don't you like
Okay,
it more
so which one do I start off first? This one or this one?
Mizuru.
She's tainted.
Okay, so do you like Disneyland?
Yes.
Now, I'm gonna have to pitch this idea to you after, okay? So we've got a double-sided one. We're gonna start off with this one, try not to show the backside, because this is the next one I'm recommending.
Okay, so this
Let
one.
me
Okay.
let me just see. Okay.
Yeah, it says, okay, so this is the one he's gonna start off with, an Asanagi work. That is my personal favorite, and the only one I own. Also, can I get a beer?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, thank you.
So, what's going on here?
Yes.
Looks like they're getting ready to go to school.
Okay.
Yeah, they're on the train for school.
And there's a bunch of old people in the back, so this is not looks like it's gonna end well.
Well, it sure doesn't. You got it, right?
Just about.
Alright, and the next one.
Oh my
Next
God.
one is one of my personal favorites, which I do hope I can get all the translation versions of it. Can I see the cover for that one? That is the Japanese version. I do have the English version on the back over there.
I have my copy that I bought in Japan.
I believe me, that is as censored as I can get it, okay? As censored as I can get it. That is not... You see, that thing, all that fucking thing is a chocolate... It's just chocolate dipped banana, okay? You know?
Oh my god. So what's going on here? This... What?
I don't know if you hear the music, but
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do.
That'd be one of my housemates.
Oh Jesus. Here you go.
Okay, so what's the first one about?
The first one? Oh, we already talked about the first one. They're on the bus.
Okay. Okay. And
the second one, they look... Okay, the one in pink look as happy as could be. They look all happy.
Now, I told
Except
you...
the one in the back, she's about to panic.
Now, I told you it's Disneyland. Okay?
Free sex on her side. So, as soon as you said Disneyland, I'm guessing it's a dirty Disneyland?
The Disneyland of fucking...
Yeah.
Oh my god, no.
Now, which one did you show him first?
Asanagi.
Okay, that's the one we mentioned earlier. Oh, you can see the disappointment in his face.
So, they're just riding the train, but they hate men.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
They hate men.
Feminist!
They're shit-talking them, saying they're like pieces of shit.
And they're blackmailing them.
Yeah, basically they try to blackmail them when they, try to harass them on the train.
Okay.
But they didn't do anything!
Exactly. But...
Doesn't matter.
But let me just... I'll spoil the story here a little bit. They get raped into submission. Instead.
I would have just said they get
What?
I would have just said they learned their lesson. Okay? You know, they learned the lesson to not mess with people.
And so here's just really quick.
No.
Just press it real fast.
I'm gonna have to...
Because you have a fucking huge list. What the fuck?
Come on! No more!
These ones, I'm gonna have to fucking rush in. So this one is, there you go.
So
These ones are all gonna be Mogodon, by the way.
So this is the Disneyland of banging. So you just go there and instead of riding rides, you ride,
Well, there are rides.
There are rides too, but
specifically meant for partners and couples.
Or just
or any stranger.
Or the sluts who just have the free sex stickers on.
Okay, God. Start off. Do your best. So that is one of them. It is a two-sided one. That is one of them. This is a fan. This is a kind of like a preview kind of thing. But it's only like 6 pages. Okay, and they're both 6-pager ones, but by Mogodon.
Let's see.
Alright, so what's the story in that one and the
first
other
one?
At the same time.
The first one with the bunnies, well, it looks like she got lost.
Okay.
In the costume party.
You're gonna have to look for...
I'm not gonna look for all these.
Yeah. Just look for
They're all the same exact story.
Okay, we're gonna have to just look for this one and the recent Mogodon one, which is this one. And I don't have the cuck one.
She looks a little cold, but not too cold.
Yeah, alright, so this one is from Love Live. If I can show it just a little bit. Yep. There you go, that one's from Love Live. And this one is from, what's that ship one that isn't Azure Lane? Kantai Collection. And it's by Mogodon. I have to touch his dick, by the way.
It's chill.
No, anyways, alright, next one. Double-sided. I'd recommend the blonde first. And then we're gonna get into my territory. That's all it's gonna be afterwards.
There's not much of a story here,
Well, get off your phone and start reviewing.
Doujin review.
Is this the other chick that her twin sister?
It is actually not,
Oh, not twin, but her sister, the other chick that got lost during her bunny?
No,
search?
that is unrelated to them. At least that series. That is related to a series close to his heart. His Kokoro. I think,
who?
right?
Wait, which one? Oh, the Idol Master?
Yeah.
That doesn't look like
And
fucking...
then... Now we're getting into my territory. My waifu. Who's on the screen. And believe me, those are pantyless.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Yeah, there was nothing there. So, what do you think of the blonde one?
The blonde one.
The story on that one?
The story on her. Like I said, she looks like she may be part of a costume party. Well, she's not a costume party, but she's at, what do you call those places?
A cafe or something?
A cafe.
That's a terrible rendition of her.
It is, I mean...
Doesn't look like her at all. Looks like her in like 20 years.
Yeah, there
Okay.
you go.
And the back one,
Well,
it looks like she needed a place to pee, but she couldn't find anywhere, so she's just going in the middle of the park.
Well, true. You know, I guess you could see it that way. Alright.
So,
Well, that's fine. Okay, so the next one... I don't have that one, I think.
No, I pulled up the C94.
I don't have that one yet.
You don't have it. Well, it's the same story in every single fucking one.
Except one is vanilla.
No one cares.
Okay, alright. I guess the same story. Alright, start with that one, then we'll go to the vanilla. Actually, I take that back. Here, start with this one.
oh my god.
We're going on to,
It's fine. These
to my girl.
are literally all the same story.
Yeah, they kind of are. And by the way, this...
Is this all the same chick?
Yeah, this is literally 8 years of my life.
Oh my god.
Trying to get these characters, trying to get these comics. Alright, so we've got Ray again. Ayanami Ray. We've got another one. Believe me, that one needed it.
This one needed it? I wonder why.
I mean, you could literally move...
Oh my god! Ah!
Yeah, you could literally have moved the
That's too much. So...
See this one? Yeah, I was right. It was crotchless.
Dang, I'm just saying, how hard would it be for her to get in that bodysuit? I'm just saying.
It is two times her size, and then she kind of like does something for it to like become shrinkable. This is from the anime, by the way. All right, there's no story in that one. There is a story on these two. Okay, the last one I didn't do a good job.
Yeah, just don't show that one.
Yeah, don't show that one. Just show this one, the front one. Can you pull that one up quickly?
I don't know which one. Oh, I know it's not. That's C92.
C92. Good one. Good one. Alright, so believe me, as much censoring as he did, it still needed a lot more. So, what do you think that story is? Believe me.
She's a teacher that wanted to get some.
Okay. Now, Sean, can you enlighten him?
Was I right? Was I right?
No.
Damn.
She's a schoolgirl.
Actually, she did do roleplay.
And this guy was a teacher. And bangs her instead. And I think she has a boyfriend, right?
She has several. You know, I mean, at this point, anyone who's probably done stuff with her is her boyfriend. Except this one's more her partner.
Okay, just take it.
So who's the partner? The teacher's the partner?
Yeah.
Well, the one just smashing that while she has like a boyfriend or something like that.
Yeah.
But he's the one hitting it.
He's
the whole time.
He's the one hitting it, and he's the one who really cherishes her like a girl. Like, yeah, legit. Alright. Let me get a good look at that.
Yeah,
nice.
you already know.
I already know. Now, the last one is one of his original comics. And I happily have his omnibus collection.
That's the Unreal comic
Yeah.
cover.
And believe me, I did as best as I could to censor this. And it's practically good. I think I did a good job. I wish I had stickers, but I did a good job. Alright, now tell me the story, and I'll only give you one hint.
Why are there a bunch of balloons here?
What balloons?
Oh.
Wait, let me see.
Ha
No.
ha ha! Oh, that's awkward.
Alright, so what's the story of that one? This is your last quiz.
She was having a lot of fun that night.
You're not wrong either. Alright, so now, this is the last part of your quiz. Which one of these would you like to take home with you?
There's too many.
There is none. We're gonna have to move this a little forward. Alright.
If I had to choose one,
yeah.
There's backsides to like all these.
And there are backsides.
I didn't like any of these.
Ooh.
Yeah, Edwin's porn kind of sucks. You know.
I
It's a
see.
little basic.
Careful with the backsides of certain ones.
Nope, I didn't like any of these.
Alright, let's see here. This
See?
one, this one.
You see, he doesn't like big titties. I see you like him small.
I got some small titty girls for you.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
You don't like the Sailor Moon? Come on. You don't like Saber?
Okay.
I think you're filled now a little
Okay.
bit. You're pretty curious.
Okay, I think Saber would have been the closest one, but I don't know.
Okay,
He
cool.
likes Saber.
Saber, he does. So this is his chosen one.
Alright, what about MILFs? You down with some MILFs?
No, I'm okay. I don't want her to chop me up later.
No, I'm talking about her.
She is a no.
Oh,
You
okay.
didn't see that one.
So, here you go. Bring it back to me tomorrow.
I ain't taking this.
Anyways, yeah. So, there you go. You know, we just showed a little bit to the normie, the magical world of fan comics. Legit, people make this.
This is all fan
for
comics?
basically $5 to $12.
Yeah.
a piece.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
And some of these artists have gotten animes just because they broke into this industry.
Oh, my God.
For example, I believe the creator of Food Wars.
yep,
He
sure.
did start.
Food Wars, he was actually a person making these kind of books. Just porn books.
Mhm.
It totally makes sense. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, and definitely
when you watch Food
And
Wars,
then he
it's just
eventually,
like,
you know, got into the manga and manga industry
Yeah.
and doing his art and everything, and you know but that was his start doing those kind of books.
oh my
That's
God.
for sure.
And there's a bunch more like that. Like he's just one of the more popular ones, you know.
That's fine.
Yeah, and if anything, Asanagi's probably up there.
Pretty far down there.
He's far down there, isn't he? Alright, so Asanagi's he's been in the industry since the late 80s, I'd say, right?
Asanagi?
Yeah. No,
No.
late 90s.
I was about to say late 90s.
Yeah. So
Bogudan though, late.
Yeah, late 80s.
late 80s.
Yeah, I have his earlier stuff. If you ever watch Outlaw Star, I have it. And
down.
this person, can you show that again? This person has been a staple of ours in this podcast.
We pretty much always put a picture up from him.
Something related.
Last cast, our very first picture on the watching segment, that was Asanagi.
Yeah, and he's a really good artist. I would unfortunately say some of the stuff he does, I don't like.
It's not that extreme, unless you're a little.
I would say nuggets are extreme.
Unless you're a little. Nah, nuggets and stumps.
Next topic.
Alright, so yeah.
Moving forward.
Thank you very much. Thank you
Thank
very
you for
much
playing.
this segment.
Don't worry, I'll get Santi an erection with my collection later.
I'll be fine.
Well, we'll have a part 2 of this sometime in the future.
Oh my.
Okay? And for the last one, recommendations. I guess I'll start. I
Who's
haven't
that on
been...
John Cena's lap?
That is, it's not Luke.
Kana?
Kana. There you go.
From Maid Dragon.
Yeah.
She's
Dragon
just
Maid.
Dragon Maid.
Yeah.
She's just a little dragon. She likes to eat a lot of stuff, you know. She's pretty cute.
She's got 6 eyes. Legit, like, when I was watching the anime, that's the first thing I noticed. I'm just like, okay, it's not the fact that you're literally throwing it in front of me on the big screen, but like, dang, she's got 6 eyes. But she's 200 years old.
Damn.
Alright, so, yeah, that's just something else unrelated. So, I guess I'll start with anime. You know, since, there's been a lot of old stuff I've been wanting to get into. I did mention one of them already. Outlaw Star.
That's a classic.
That's a classic. Like, I don't think you have it on your hard drive, so I'm disappointed in you.
I do have it on there now. I just didn't at the time.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me that too. And, like, legit, Outlaw Star, I really would have liked a second season. It's just a synopsis that I heard for at the time. A few years later, I found out the basic idea that they pitched it for, and it was totally horrible. It shouldn't have existed. So, I'm glad second season didn't happen, but I still want it to happen differently. And, definitely, it's a classic. I recommend it. And after that, I would definitely recommend you watch Angel Links, which is basically in the same universe, except it's more on the I'd say more on the fighting against pirates side, like they're kind of space cops, and it's got a really good story. Like there's a lot to go into for that one, but watch. I'd definitely tell you to start off watching Outlaw Star. Reading, I'd say read Land of the Lustrous. I have been caught up as far as I can. It's been translated. It's really well, like... Okay, if you like Steven Universe, drop it and just watch and just read or watch this. It's basically the same niche you're gonna get. Like it's all kind of like it's got a better story overall. Fuck you, I don't care. Yeah, watch watch or read Land of the Lustrous. Okay. I'd definitely say read because it's further in, and just drop Steven Universe.
You like Steven Universe? Good.
Anyways, and for playing, fuck, I don't even got much for playing, so I'm gonna pass it on to you guys.
Play Diablo Immortal.
Yeah,
don't you have a phone?
Anytime fucking someone mentions Diablo Immortal, I drink.
You have a phone? Why don't you play Diablo Immortal?
Stop
you have a phone, don't you?
Fine, I guess I'll download Diablo Immortal.
No, not for you. You fucking pleb.
So what do you want me to download, Sean?
Okay, no, I'll beat you right now. Anyways, something more important. Come on, Sean.
No, I'll let Santi go because I'm still thinking. What do you want people to watch? What's good?
What's something I want people to watch? I want people to watch Naruto. Please.
Alright.
I'll give that to you only because it's baby's first starter.
I mean, if you've never watched anime, which you're probably not watching this if you've never watched anything, so
1 second, I gotta pull up my up my tab.
This isn't like a fucking Crunchyroll podcast where fucking people who don't watch anime talk.
Oh, dude, honestly, like I got really angry.
Yeah, jokes, huh?
Hey,
just
I
like
got
your
angry
Smash
with the
career.
NBA, dude. I swear, they made an entire show about an NBA dude who watched Dragon Ball Z.
Awesome.
No, I mean, I guess in concept it is. It's just
What was that other show that you made me watch with the Toblerone?
Toblerone. Okay, one that is a better anime than whatever live action shit Crunchyroll has.
What was it called again?
Neo Yokio. Fuck you. You know what? I take back what I said about Outlaw Star. Watching Neo Yokio for the fact that it exists.
I recommend that. Please, someone watch that. Then tell me what you think of it.
Okay, now remember what Sean, you told me like one of your coworkers Access liked it.
Yeah, like he's kind of like a half-assed gamer, half-assed anime watcher, and his his girlfriend. He's even more normie than you, but he spends like mad money on his PC. Like, he's like broke as hell, and he spends all his money just like on PC hardware and stuff, and just plays like casual-ass games. Plays casual-ass games on it. Like spends like $2,000 to $3,000 on his PC and just plays casual-ass stuff on it. But he's that kind of normie.
Like Quick and all that.
Actually, he
plays Destiny
Quick,
Quake, the same difference.
Wait, Wait, does he play Destiny 2 PC or Xbox?
No, he doesn't play Destiny.
No, he plays it on
mobile. He's not that much of a normie.
Are you sure that's the same guy, Nacho, right?
No, Nacho.
Different guy.
No, not Nacho?
Different guy.
Okay, my bad. Okay, I'm more interested in Nacho, not this other guy.
Yeah, the other guy's kind of...
Alright, and then, alright, I'm just saying, I just have a working theory, but the reason he dropped it is because of Neo Yokio.
Probably.
Okay, but yeah, I hope he isn't watching.
I recommend...
But anyways, he dropped it because of Neo Yokio.
Smash Ultimate.
Okay, alright. So,
yeah, you should probably do that. You should probably start playing Smash so you can, like, get decent.
Smash Ultimate, Neo Yokio, and reading. Actually, no, you said Naruto, Smash Ultimate, and why did you mention Neo Yokio?
This is a fucking faggot.
I'm a troll.
Anyways, alright, Sean, you're next.
Watch Kara no Kyokai, The Garden of Sinners. Classic.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't. I mean, actually, it makes sense at the time that you didn't. But 2016 to 2017, they did come out with a new Kara no Kyokai movie.
Yeah.
Which I'd recommend you watch because it has a lolly. Basically, main character and Shiki get together.
Yeah.
And have the cutest baby ever.
Nice. Check it out.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, I love the original 7 movies. They're fucking prime fucking...
Have you tried to watch it in chronological order?
I actually haven't. I've only watched it in, release order.
Yeah.
If you try to watch it in chronological order, it's kind of a little bit of a mess, but it makes more sense.
It's not as good as the
So I've done that 3 times.
Series.
Don't you fucking mention that name again.
You're just trying to get backhanded.
Don't you fucking mention that name again.
You're just trying to get fucking knocked out.
Yeah, well, like, as long as if you don't mention Tico, and if you don't mention any of the old classics, you're fucking dead to me. I fucking hate Disney Star Wars.
We're talking about Princess Leia floating in like Tinkerbell's.
No. She didn't float. She T-posed. She fucking T-posed and used the power of the T-pose.
Dude, she was the fairy godmother to get back on her way back.
Remember, she T-posed.
Alright, watch Kara no Kyokai. It's 7 movies.
7, 8 movies.
No, 8 now, yeah.
They're almost as good as Harry Potter.
They're fucking amazing.
They're the original Fate Stay Night /
what was the...
Blood Princess? No. What was the other one? Moon Princess, Tsukihime.
Yeah, Tsukihime.
Yeah, so they're like it's a mix of those 2 genres of mystery, supernatural, and all this other stuff in there. So like
they're amazing.
It's good.
And then play Quick Champions because it's free and
read.
Who reads?
Okay, all right. Now we get tags. So Santi, we're gonna be showing you some stuff.
What kind of porn do you want to recommend people? Like one specific niche of pornographic material.
Like we mentioned doujins, and that's why we mention it. Like there's a bunch of this stuff, but there's a bunch of other more serialized stuff in the adult industry. Like technically
So you want me to name something?
One like little
categories?
one category.
Yeah,
kinda,
there we go. One category.
One like little niche
we could
of.
probably maybe give it to you.
Okay. Just name one category.
Yes, it could be like very specific. It could be like super specific.
Alright, my category that I recommend to watch people watch in the porn industry.
We will.
You can't. You just said one. Alright, I recommend hentai.
We've got you covered.
Alright, well.
We've had you covered forever.
Well, that wasn't. You said recommend one section.
It's technically
that's not a genre.
It's not a genre.
Yeah, if you go into
go
to the porn website,
that's a fucking section.
You go to categories and you'll have hentai in one of the categories.
Did you just say
so
porn?
Santi,
Never mind.
there's
I'm done with normies.
Yeah, okay, so normie faggot. There's straight, there's gay, there's other stuff. That's kind of the idea we're trying to get you into. But there's more specific stuff like stalking or gore or.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
that's what. If you look carefully, they'll have hentai in there.
We're talking about like.
Then they'll go if they're not
one
a really
more
good
video.
website, they'll say cartoon.
We're talking about very specific, like fucking like blowjobs, like fucking
Tit
anal,
jobs.
like tit jobs. One very specific Little
Come
like
on, man.
you know,
Throw your fantasy out there.
lesbian,
We'll find it for you.
fucking
No,
gay.
I'm good. I guess give me what was the
Like I
question
said, I
again?
think last time like blindfolds I even
No,
mentioned.
what
last
was the
time.
question? What was the question?
There was no question.
Make a tag. Like literally
Bondage.
Like, mention it.
Bondage. All right.
We got it.
All
We
right.
got it for
There
you.
you go,
But
But for what?
we'll talk about it next.
What are we
time.
talking about?
You said bondage. So
What about
yeah.
it?
All right. That's it.
You down with it?
You down
liked
with
it?
it?
No,
You want to
I'll
recommend it?
just throwing at random shit out here.
He's into bondage, everyone.
Yeah.
Any
he
single
said
ladies?
It is known.
You know, this
Actually,
guy likes to.
He's not single, but if you're listening,
He is a bottom.
he is a bottom. Actually, and even if he is top, you're making him do the work.
I'm always fucking doing the work. No matter fucking what.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna start off my tag, and unfortunately, you mentioned blindfold before.
I did just last cast.
Is it the same one?
Which one did I? Which doujin did I mention? Oh no, not that one.
Okay. So I am gonna recommend blindfold. I guess if I really want to be cheeky.
But you want
definitely
more so a specific character, I guess.
Yeah, I would definitely probably recommend. What the fuck is leg lock?
You don't know what leg lock is? I'm about to fucking choke over you.
Okay, hold on. I actually
It's
need
when
to
you grab him by the
answer
leg and you just...
Okay, imagine missionary position. Imagine missionary position, right?
I've got the fucking thing pulled up right now. Okay, alright, okay.
So you put it in between
The
your
use
knees.
of one's legs to hold a sexual partner. Oh, so like the Mizu UK pillow.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're a missionary, and then they wrap their legs around you to lock you in.
Okay,
Then
so,
let you go.
so I'm going to change my tag from blindfold to leg lock, even though I really wanted it for the blindfold. So that is the...
I definitely mentioned that tag before, but it's cool.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, it's cool.
Okay, so this is...
This
This is by the artist Ginhana. No, Ginhaha. And it is a Goblin Slayer related doujin called Seino Dashikyo to Kawara Yasai Otome. And it revolves around the sword priestess girl in Goblin Slayer. And Goblin Slayer. It's
What?
very good. So it involves Goblin
you know,
Slayer.
you don't need to know because you're
and
not
this
watching
one
the
fucking
show.
girl, yeah, you're not watching it.
That's cool. It's whatever.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get to know about the sword priestess,
Who I
even though
call-
she's
you
super
know,
cool.
And the reason I like her is because I call her
No
the
one talking to you,
blonde.
Sean.
I call her the blonde 2B, and I believe my boy Sean agrees.
I can get behind it.
Yeah. So that's my tag.
tag.
Now, Sean, what is yours?
Sorry, only people who watch the show can
Yeah.
get behind it. Sorry.
And even then. Yeah. So what's your tag?
I swear.
So mine's going to be specifically, you know, related to you know, kissing, but more so saliva, very sloppy kissing, and specifically mentioning Rocket Monkey, the doujin artist.
Did we mention Rocket Monkey before?
I have because I love that artist a lot. Even though he does cuck stuff a lot, he does a lot of vanilla stuff too, and his stuff is just like upper S tier.
I'm surprised we haven't mentioned any of what's his name from Chio-chan.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I've read much of him. His
I
stuff.
think we mentioned it only once.
I think we did back when the show was airing.
Yeah.
But yeah, very, you know, specifically sloppy kissing. Lots of extra saliva going around, you know. Maybe saliva in other orifices all over the place, you know. But
You know,
check out Rocket Monkey specifically, just for anything, because
Is it Rocket Monkey or Rocketo Monkey?
well, I mean, yeah. But if you're trying to talk to, you know, if you're trying to
No.
type it in Google, Rocket Monkey,
Alright.
get on that.
And can I see some example of him
I got you.
right now?
I got you.
Okay, fine. Anyways, while he works my trousers down, we'll be ending the podcast.
Yeah, let's end it here.
So yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. Actually, I do have a little rant. Diablo Immortal, fuck you. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Very simple, you know, very simple. Fuck you, Blizzard. Oh, actually, I do have one more rant.
Play Path of Exile.
No, I do have one more rant. Why I quit Overwatch. You made me lose my trust in you. You fucking were greedy with the loot boxes. You were greedy with, like, the patches. Like, and actually, if anything, like, they didn't listen to people for patch stuff and they did stuff wrong. More importantly, you fucking have a shit fucking, like, bannable fucking reasons to ban people for. Like, you have shit reasons to ban people for. Namely, one tricks. Like, for example, we got Julio who plays Torbjorn only for the longest time. And now, you're incentivized to switch around. So, if you want to punish people for that, I'm not down. That's it. Fuck you. You've gone from grace. You know, I've never had a high opinion of you before. And it just kept getting lower and lower, and you've done this to yourself. Alright, I'm good. Let's go.
Play the superior character-based shooter, Quake Champions, for free.
And play Path of Exile.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
With the superior Dumbo.
And it's free as well.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Say bye.
Say bye.
Adios.